Sony, the studio that is holding Spider-Man hostage. Sony, the studio that gave us Morbius, that gave us Kraven the Hunter, that gave us Venom. Also Madam Web, which is ass. Fair enough, they made the Spider-Verse, which is good. But most of the spin-off is ass, bro. It's a fact. But Sony, what are you cooking up in this movie? Well, this better work. Alright, cause from all the news I'm hearing, it's chaos. Why are you so hard on the movie? It hasn't even come out yet. Well, we've already learned from Spider-Man 3 and The Amazing Spider-Man 2. And people hated that movie because it has too many villains. Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Too many rushed plot lines and overlapping stories that doesn't make sense because it has so many stuff going on from all the characters. It felt rushed on those movies. Right? There's so many overlapping stories between characters and jumping from this story to this story. It's a mess. But let's just hope that this movie will deliver, alright? Because the director of Shang-Chi, he's holding the wheel on this one. But hopefully not Sony. Let's hope that the director can cook with this amount of characters, which is crazy for a Spider-Man solo movie. Well, prove me wrong, I guess. Prove me wrong. Now, why are we talking about Spider-Man again? Well, apparently, I got more news. There's been some stuff going around that there's gonna be new characters. Actually, someone was already casted, and it's this guy. I forgot the name. I'll just put it on the video. But yeah, so yeah, this movie just keeps adding more characters, and people think that this guy is gonna play Tombstone or Norman Osborn, but I can see him as Tombstone. So there's been some word around the internet that there's gonna be another hero going to be added in the film, which is going to be his first debut, or maybe just his appearance, but not as an actual hero yet, which I have my own theory about it. And also, we got Black Widow's sister appearing in the movie. What? What is she even gonna do in this movie? Also, I heard some news that this is gonna be Tom Holland's final trilogy in the MCU or in the Sony universe. I don't think that's a good idea. I think I have a better solution for that, and for more money for them. Back to the theory topic. I think the new hero that's gonna be appearing in this new movie is gonna be Miles, but not yet as Spider-Man, but a friend to Peter Parker. Maybe he could be his neighbor or something like that. I mean, they were talking about a hero's first debut in the MCU. So I think it's gonna be Miles. It makes sense for Miles to show up in this movie because they said that this is gonna be Peter's last trilogy. You know? On which I don't agree, because I think that's a very bad idea. Now here's what I think would be better for Spider-Man. I think that this should not be his last trilogy. I think the best way for them is to add one more trilogy after this. You know, we can just call this Peter's or Spider-Man's college trilogy. I mean, basically the Homecoming trilogy is basically his high school story. I mean, at the end of that trilogy, it was basically him becoming more Spider-Man, and basically him realizing that he got more responsibilities and he has to be mature about stuff. I think they should add more trilogy after this, and then the next trilogy will be his adult life, because we have not seen a storyline or a movie of Spider-Man being an adult. I mean, we've already have a comic about it, and it's pretty good actually, where Spider-Man becomes an adult and has a family. I think it would make sense if they just add more trilogy, you know. And at the same time, Miles is Spider-Man in this trilogy. You know, maybe on the Brand New Day trilogy, at the end, at the third movie, Miles will get bit by a radioactive spider. Maybe at the end of that scene on the sixth movie, where there can be a scene like in the Spider-Man PS4 games, you know, where Miles tells Peter that he got superpowers. And after that, man, we got 3 more movies as Peter and Miles being Spider-Man. I mean, who would not want to see that? 3 movies with Peter and Miles? Man, that's $1 billion right there. On the 9th movie, Peter would retire and maybe, you know, killed off. And after that, Miles will be the only Spider-Man. And Peter's 7th and 8th and 9th film would be Miles' first trilogy, if you think about it. It just works to add more trilogy for the MCU Spider-Man. It just works. I mean, we don't have a lot of Spider-Man content where he's dealing with his adult life. So I think that's very interesting if the MCU adopts that storyline. I mean, come on. MCU, you said you want to do something new? Then do that. That's new, right? Am I alone in this one? Hopefully not. Also, his black cat is rumored to be in this film. Crazy, right? Well, because there's been a cat symbol spotted on the set. I don't know, man. And also, remember what I said about Harry Osborn in this movie? Well, there's been a rumor that he could be played by the Stranger Things actor. I forgot his name. I'm just gonna put it on the video. So yeah, there's been a rumor that he could be playing Harry Osborn. It's good. I like that idea. It just makes sense for Peter to have new circle of friends after No Way Home. Also, there's been a lot of talk about the Scorpion's new suit, and the talk around this suit is that it's gonna look like the suit from Your Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man, which I very like. I mean, I've said on my video that they should just use that as blueprint because it just fits for Scorpion to start in the MCU, and maybe in future movies he can get the full armor and stuff, you know. Because there's been talk about this movie's post-credit scene that is gonna reveal that Kingpin is the one pulling the strings. Kingpin is the one creating all this chaos. So yeah, and I think that's great. I think that's great because we're gonna see some future team-ups with Daredevil and with the Defenders, which is very good. So yeah, it would make sense, and it would be a great build-up for the new movie. You know, for the new street level arc in the MCU, which is needed because we are so tired of the multiverse saga. We are so tired of the multiverse concept. It's been overdone. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video, boys and girls. You know the drill. Leave a comment down below if you agree or disagree, and if you like some of the rumors and some of the news. Like and subscribe, follow me on Instagram, and join our Discord, and I'll see you on the next one. Alright, boys and girls, thank you for watching. Stay cool. Goodbye.